Guys, welcome back for another one. We're here Transport Fever 2, our Apex challenge on a tropical island. And we are just looking at this dock that is just loaded with lumber or planks, whatever they want to call them in this game. I think they call them planks. Anyways, boats coming in. Let's dive here. I didn't let a whole lot of time run off in between episodes because we are making a steady profit. However, that's probably about ready to change. Either I'm a genius and everything I did is going to make me a lot of money, so what I'm about ready to do is going to be a little mute. It's just kind of like a means to an ends kind of thing. However, before we get going here, let's take a look at our budget numbers. I want to see the new stuff budget numbers. So currently, like I said, not a whole lot of time runs off. Slight profit, log to sawmill. Slight profit, plank to tools. This number should double, or should be about double once we have tools coming back the other way. And the boat, not making any money at all. And we have to add a second one. We really need to add a second one. But I'm going to let this ship at least try to get close to all the way back before I release another one, at least halfway. To try to spread those out right from the start and not have to wait for the game to take several years to have them evenly spread out. Now, we already have a dock here doing nothing, so I think it's time to get a dock in. Well, it's good. We'll get Madison started first. I don't know if I mean, obviously, the most logical sense makes for this one is to put the dock here. Not a big fan of it because I don't think it's going to be a very good dock or a dock I'm going to use for anything else, given the fact that it's on the outside of Madison of the map. Like, it's just on the outside, so I'm just like, what else am I going to deliver to it, right? It's a pretty much a dead dock. There's no way. If I put it on the other side, which makes it more open to delivering other goods, that line is definitely not going to make any money. So let's go ahead. We can do a small, still a small harbor here. Or no, it's small. It's too small. All right, so there we go. Small dock. And I think what I want to do is we're going to delete this. We're at a street here. Straight, please. Thank you. Please have you come like straight out. Oh, that's what I thought. I thought you'd run somewhat directly into it. Was that a goat in the middle of my road? Oh no, it's a deer. I thought it was a goat for a second. I don't like the fact that this is digging in. Let me see if I can fix that any. I can go up a little bit. About the best I'm going to be able to do. You know what? I'm going to take it. There we go. So now we have a road to deliver tools in. So let's go ahead and put a depot in. Actually, we can put a depot in this way. All right, so that's going to grab tools. And then we want to have tools delivered. Doesn't really matter. This town's so small, it doesn't even matter. We'll have tools delivered right here. Actually, if they're going to be built more out this way, you know what? Let's go ahead and put tools. Let's make it go the little extra distance. I have a feeling tools are going to build out this way. I'm going to gamble on that. Which kind of sucks because then it makes me feel like I should probably connect this line or redo this and connect it up over here. But we're going to let this be. We're going to let it be. This town's going to grow in a grid and then eventually it'll be connected. And then my trucks and stuff will find the shorter route. So I'm just going to leave it be. So let's go to put this new route in from here to here. And we are doing a road delivery. We're doing tools to Madison. It really annoys me that they close this before I can recolor it every single time. All right, so that's that. Let's go and put a depot. You know, I don't do this very often. Let's put a depot on the opposite side of this Now is that this depot? Are you guys both called depot? Road depot, truck station. Oh, I gotta start calling this truck station. I keep calling it a depot. Someone, if you haven't corrected me by now, shame on you guys. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's go ahead and get 2 to get this established. It's not going to do anything right now, but it's fine. Just helping me establish stuff. And then, oh, shoot, we need to put a ship. We need to put one on this side. Let's see. This is a pretty. Let's get a little bit thicker here because I could end up doing something with this little bottleneck here. So let's just get a little bit of space. There we go. And help if I put the line in first. Hold a minute. Line needs to go in first. All right, so we're gonna go from this dock down to this dock. I may need a different color because I can't. I don't think I'm gonna get away with 2. So let's go ahead and make this. We'll make this one the normal color. We'll make the next one the brighter or darker type blue for tools. We're gonna do ship delivery. Tools to Madison. All right, so now buy. Do I really want to do this one? Sure. Tools Madison. All right, so now let's put us on fast speed. Now we probably should start seeing a tool. Oh shoot. Duplicate you. Manage vehicle. Duplicate. Thank you. All right, so now we should see when this comes in, we should see tools go back to the dock. Come on, don't disappoint me. Don't. There we go. Tools back in the dock means the line is recognized, which means I did not mess up. I would say something else, but I try to keep things PG around here. All right, so this is good. Plenty of planks here. Now, unfortunately, if we take a look at the line here, this rate is, yes, correct one, 150, or it's gonna be about 149. For this to run full one direction or try to get it to run full, we need this to upgrade, and unfortunately it's not going to do that. We need to have a delivery rate of 75. This one right here is 26. We still need 49, and this one is 26. So between the two of them, even if we're going to deliver both, it's still not going to get us an upgrade for the tools. What I'm hoping happens in a short amount of time, that they grow in demand, we can deliver more tools, there's plenty of capacity, and we get that upgrade, which would be fantastic. All right, at this point, I think I need to get this line established. Let's go ahead and speed up time. I need to get this line established, or at least tools being, I mean, they are being established, but I'd rather see tools back at this dock before I put in the line to Richmond, because yeah, that's just, it's going to take forever for that to make me money. And actually what I'll probably end doing with this one, we'll keep an eye on it, but I may turn it around and send it back to the dock. Or no, it's already go. Wow, you're flying, dude. You're flying. Unless you went to Madison first. But we'll see. I'll keep an eye, and I'm not even going to worry about these guys until I can get tools there first. So we should produce more than enough tools to supply both of the cities, no problem. It's only going to produce me 26 right now. How you doing? Okay, so now we're no longer full in planks, which I fully expected. All right, you're bringing tools back. Come on, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. All right, guys, I'm actually going to put a cut in here. I'll come back once this tool line is back because it's just going to take forever. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, I am back, and I made a mistake, guys. I'm not going to lie. So I pressed stop recording on OBS, and then when I came, or yeah, so anyways, and then I pressed space bar to stop time because I knew I was walking away from my computer. Well, apparently when you're on the OBS screen, you press space bar, that starts the recording. So yeah, for the last 5+ minutes I've been recording nothing. And yeah, and things have been running at triple speed. So needless to say, tools are on their way to Madison. So things are a little bit further along than what I originally tended to come back to, but hey, we're here now. So tools are on the way to Madison. None have actually made it there to this point, but this means tools are making the full cycle. So at this point, we can go ahead and get Richmond set up to also get a similar service provided. And we are going to probably take this bay area right here to deliver tools into Richmond. I'm almost half tempted to do Richmond getting all whatever, how many goods they demand, either it's 4 or 6, like giving them all through ships, through docks, instead of doing any other way of getting. I don't know. This is a unique way of doing a city. I'm thinking about doing that for Richmond. We'll see how it plays out, but just an idea I have. We'll see if I follow through or not. We're gonna keep a small ship. We're not gonna use a big one. And if we get to the point where we want to use a big one later, then we'll make that change. There we go. Put you in. All right, so Richmond, let's go ahead and put in a road here. You are connected. That is sweet. All right, and then what I want to do, actually, can I just draw a straight line from here out? And I can. It's not the prettiest thing in the world. All right, I can live with that. And let's see. So tools are going to come in. Actually, let's do it this way. All right, let's get a depot for the tools. I'm going to sell some room for a future upgrade if I choose to have one. All right, and then where can we deliver tools to? The far end. I have a feeling that this road will eventually build out and connect here. So what I want to do is we're going to put it on this side of the road. Right now, that's not a great placement for the current structure because they literally are going to have to turn around to drop off. But if my prediction's correct, eventually this will build out, connect here, and then they'll eventually just go straight here and go around and come back, which is going to be a much better solution. And I don't have to remember that I have it the opposite way. Cool. And the reason why it's better that way is because then they're always on the right hand side. So if I would put it on the opposite side of the road and this builds in, they'll go this way, drop off, but then there will be a nice section here, nice, sarcastic nice, where they'll cross, or where each line going to and from will try to cross over with one another, ultimately slowing down traffic. We don't want slow down traffic, so we want them following the natural flow of things and always staying on the outside. Anyways, that's there. Unfortunately, the line won't be recognized until I put a depot in, so let's go ahead and do that next. Let's flip it around here so we can see a better angle. There we go. All right, let's get a new line. Go from here to here. Go ahead and color you blue. We can leave this one blue. Road delivery. This is tools to Richmond. Cool. And now we need to put the ship line in. You can auto do your own thing here, but I'm going to choose not to. I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to make you a little bit of a darker blue just so you have a little bit of a distinct difference there on the everything you combine. I don't think this distance and only having one ship for each lane, having them share a dock, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. If it turns out to be a big deal, I'll deal with it later, but I don't think it's going to be one. There may be an odd chance that one has to wait for the other one, but you know, I can live with that. Tools, Richmond. All right, and with that said, let's go ahead and get this tool factory up. Right there, you can see we have a current shipment of 26. This number should go up once I put this line in. Where are you? There you are. Oh, why am I doing the slower one? It has more power. I'm going to go for the top speed here on this one. You are going to Madison. Yep. No, you're not going to Madison. Cancel. Manage vehicle. You are going to Tools to Richmond. There you go. Now you're on the right thing. All right. And then waiting for this number. Let's go ahead and speed this up. That number should shoot up from 26. Should go up to like 50, I believe, if I remember correctly. Come on. Recognize. 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 Come on. Do it. Are you going the opposite way? Well, that's fine. It's going to take some time for tools to be put there anyways. I don't know what the dock capacity is. That I should probably look into. Oh, dock capacity is huge. All right. That's not going to be a problem. All right. Finally got some transport numbers. That's awesome to see. And actually, if you take a look at here, transport. Let's do ship zone. Like things are getting a little messy now. Tools of Madison, 57, which is more than enough to cover that 26. So we can just stick with that one ship. We do have 14 tools to Richmond, so we probably could do a second ship. And actually, the frequency being 62 minutes could be part of my problem here. I know at a certain frequency, nothing gets recognized. It's considered too slow. All right, it is December 28th on my screen right now. Let's go ahead and wait till like January 15th. If this doesn't budge up, then I will put a second ship here on the tools to Richmond. It should be going up. Higher than, I mean, these numbers are going up naturally from Madison finally getting some delivery. I mean, there is a rate. I'm ignoring you. All right, so I think at this point, let me go ahead and take a look at Madison, and then we'll come back to this. If the numbers don't change, then I'll put a second ship on and we'll see what happens. All right, so we got 20 here. Oh, I want to see what our rate is. So we have a delivery of 30. So we want a rate of 30. Let's go ahead and get the passenger vehicles here. Oh, that's part of my problem. Tools can't get to Richmond unless I put vehicles on. All right, this is my problem. Glad we solved that. All right, now that should establish. We'll take a look at it here a little bit. All right, so I need to get a rate of 30 here on this line, and we have 13. All right, we're gonna leave it at 25, but that should feed that demand for the most part. 25 out of 30. All right, now where's that tool factory at? There we go, 46. There we go. Now the number's climbing. All right, so the frequency didn't matter. Everything's fine. So we will fix the frequency on the ship going the whole way to Richmond. I need to make sure there's tools actually going on this dock first, right? There's no point in putting ships on and letting them run empty and cost me more losses of income before I've, have a way of recouping some of that money. Finances. Let's go back to table here. Everything seems fine. Actually, these numbers are fantastic. This is, this is over $1 million. This one looks like it's going to be over $1 million, possibly. So things are great. Can't complain, cannot complain. All right, how are we doing here? Take a look at these lines. We have logs of sawmill, 200. Planks and tools to docks, that's 103. So those numbers balance out. They're awesome. Yeah, there's no point in pushing these numbers at all. At this point, where we need the shipment number to reach 75 of 100, and then we need transport to be at 75%. I don't think transport can get higher than what this bar is. So this bar needs to be above here for even have this one have a hope of getting past that. I believe that's the true statement. I could be wrong, but I do believe that's a true statement. All right, come on, guys. Let's do something. All right. All right, guys. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and, once again, hit the fast forward button and put a little cut in and then come back and wrap up this episode once we have stuff being delivered to Richmond and we can wrap that part up. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, we are back to wrap up this episode, and this ship is about ready to pull into Richmond, which is the very first time tools are getting down there. Now, before we go down there, let's take a look at our rates here real quick. You can see if we squeeze in here, get a better number. We got 17 as our rate. We have a demand of 26. So if we double this, we'll go to about 34, which is more than our demand, but our demand will go up as we start to deliver. So yay, we're going to put another ship on. Manage vehicle, duplicate, get yourself some. All right. Next thing, we got to check the rate of these guys, as we want them to make sure they are at least going at a rate of 24. And they are not. We're just going to double these guys up, and they'll be more than enough, especially with the growth. And knowing the fact that our rate is going to go past 28, we should be up. They should be fine. No issues there. 28's awesome. All right, cool. So with that said, that's getting ready to dock in. The other ship, did you head straight to? No, you did. Turn around, get yourself to that dock first. What is wrong with you? You're pushing out plenty here. Now, the thing that does concern me the most, yeah, that's what I was afraid of, is losing inventory. So we're going to have to fix that right away. Cargo. Out. There we go. That should be more than enough space to not have any losses. And these guys should deliver fast enough that we should never have a problem. I probably should take a look at Madison for the exact same issue. Yep, exact same issue. I should have seen this one coming. There we go. 3. I'll fix that issue and we'll be good. What is my rate here? Only 21. Oh, wait, didn't we grow way past 21? We did grow. Wow. Double this, please. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great at all. Especially since we want an upgrade here. Like I said, we're trying to get above 75% chance. And this percentage is higher than the shipment number. So maybe it's the percentage of the available to ship. Possibly. But like I said, until we reach 75, nothing's going to happen here. We really want something to happen here. And then we can do a little tweaking here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do too much until we get better upgraded vehicles. Once again, I mentioned this, I think, in the last episode, but it looks like we might have to wait closer to 1900 to get there, unfortunately. But guys, that's going to wrap up this episode. Not much to watch. I don't feel like putting a fourth, or maybe it's only a third cut in there. It'll be my fourth separate video I've had to splice together. But yeah, this is going to take some time for all this come to fruition. And us to move on, which is what I plan on doing the next episode, is finding a brand new route to put together until we wait for things to start to upgrade and we get into the late century. I am thinking about switching this up to half speed at this point. I feel like things are going well enough. I've overcome most of the obstacles. It looks like if I let my money, looks like I'm making profit. You can ignore all this. I did do a lot of smoothing stuff out during the air time, because it's like, oh, I'm gonna have like 10 million by the time I come back if I don't spend some money. So I did spend some money, but yeah, as long as I keep a profit of 1 million per year, there's not much to complain about. But guys, that's gonna do it for me. If you're enjoying Transport Fever, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button. If you're new and haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell and leave me a comment. And like always, I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.